Let's talk about what a Chapter 13 bankruptcy is. A Chapter 13 bankruptcy is commonly referred to as a repayment plan, where a debtor, a client, will end up paying back a percentage of the debt that they currently owe. A lot of clients think that that percentage is 100% of their debt. If they owe $50,000 in credit card debt, they're going to have to pay $50,000 back. That is a misconception. Most clients will pay back a small percentage of that debt. They will pay back 1%, 2%, some clients 20%. That percentage is determined on a case-by-case basis. It takes time to figure out what that percentage is going to be, and each client's individual circumstances need to be discussed and analyzed before we decide what percentage you are going to be paying back. And it's really not me deciding, it's really the court deciding. There are several advantages to a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. One advantage is that it will stop an auction. It will stop a foreclosure on somebody's property, on somebody's piece of real estate. But there's some exceptions to that. If you were to file for a Chapter 13 to protect your home, then you would be required to pay the first mortgage. Whatever the first mortgage payment is, you would have to continue to make that payment. Not only would you have to make that payment, but you would also have to pay back all of the missed payments that you made. So if you missed 12 payments, you're going to have to cure and pay back all of those 12 months within your bankruptcy plan. That's one advantage. The other advantage is that you can oftentimes discharge a second mortgage on a piece of property. If you have a second mortgage on your home, and that second mortgage is 100% unsecured, and we can prove that it's 100% unsecured, we can take that unsecured mortgage and move it into the unsecured portion of your debt, where it will be treated under your bankruptcy plan as an unsecured debt, just like a credit card. That is a tremendous advantage for clients, and I advise clients that if we can take advantage of that, then we would take advantage of that. Disadvantages of a Chapter 13. There are two of them. One, it's more expensive. It costs more money because there's more time involved in it. There's more effort on your part. The other disadvantage is that it takes a longer period of time. You're in a Chapter 13 for either 3 or 5 years. Sometimes you could be out of the 13 quicker, but a lot of things happen to clients during that 3 to 5 year period. Things happen to clients all the time. Their economic situation improves, and sometimes it gets worse. So the two disadvantages are it's more expensive and it takes a longer period of time. I always try to get a client to fit into a Chapter 7 if it's advantageous for the client. However, there are certain circumstances where a Chapter 7 is not going to work, and a Chapter 13 is the only option that a client has.